Look, no one says it's easy to spot when a portfolio company is about to turn around. Most people get stuck chasing surface numbers, dazzled by reports and glossy pitches, while the real story rots underneath. You know that sinking feeling when you sense something's off but can't put your finger on it? That frustration eating at you because everything screams red flags, but other investors keep pouring cash like blindfolded gamblers. That's the pain every founder and investor lives with when they miss what actually moves the needle. Here's the brutal truth. The signs aren't screaming in big headlines. They whisper, barely visible if you don't know exactly where to listen. Forget the usual stuff like sales growth or EBITDA tweaks. Those are echoes, delayed signals. The real clues? They hide in the cracks. People, culture, how decisions get made when panic hits, and who's actually in the trenches grinding every day, not just the C-suite smiling for the camera. First, cut the noise and obsess over trust inside the company. If the team doesn't believe in the leadership or the mission anymore, it's dead on arrival. It's not about fancy vision statements someone wrote 6 months ago. It's about whether your key operators stay up late fixing what's broken without grumbling or walking out the door. Look for the silent resignations. People who are there, but not there. Their engagement level is a meter stick no quarterly report can match. Next, watch how fast the company pivots. Not in grand announcements, but in action. When a crisis hits, does the org freeze or scramble? A turnaround isn't about agility buzzwords, it's about raw reaction speed. Who takes ownership without waiting for permission? The future belongs to teams that can break from old ways lightning fast, even if it stings. That's messy, uncomfortable, and most leaders choke here. Your job? Find those discomfort survivors and back them like your life depends on it. Then, dive deep into cash flow rhythms. Not just the headline numbers, but the patterns. If expenses swell while revenues tick down, that's normal bad news. But if cash flow is oddly stable while key clients vanish, that screams something hidden. Maybe the sales process is lying, or some deals never existed. Cash flow is the heartbeat. They can fake profits but not real money moving in and out. Track that pulse obsessively, daily if you can. Also, stop ignoring external signals. A turnaround isn't just internal drama. Are customers quietly ditching? Are suppliers tightening terms? Are competitors' aggression levels spiking? These outside movements shape what's possible inside. Investors who only focus on their spreadsheets miss the bigger play. The battle is outside and inside at the same time, and the winners see both. Finally, get ruthless about leadership mindset. If the top vows they know the way, but never admit where they're failing, run the other way. True transformation starts with brutal honesty and stubborn humility. No leader gets it right alone. They need to build a culture where bad news travels fast and ego is checked at the door. Simple as that. You're probably sick of hearing vague advice and tired of watching companies spiral, money wasted, time lost, pride destroyed. But this is the real toolkit to crack the code. Find the truth beneath the numbers. Dig into people's real behavior. Obsess over tough questions nobody wants to ask. And back the fighters who can grab hold of chaos and turn it into momentum. It's raw, it's painful, and it's absolutely worth it. Because when you catch those hidden clues early, you don't just limp out of crisis. You come back swinging harder than anyone thought possible. Ignore them, and your portfolio becomes a graveyard of missed chances. The choice is yours. Keep chasing ghosts, or get fierce enough to see what other people refuse to admit is there. No fluff, no shortcuts. Just the cold, hard signals that your next big turnaround is waiting inside the pieces others threw away. Start hunting. Now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.